Okay. Thank you very much, OC. Thank you very much. I mean, I would have loved to ask you one question, but it's already 7:20. Okay. Okay, yes. So Mr. Tokpe O is here and he asked a very intelligent question. Thank you very much. I said, are this land allocated as farmland by government, or we just want to leverage them for farming pending when the place is well developed? Yeah. Mm. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, thank you very much, OC. So, let's so thank you very much, OC. So we are going to be having a video shortly, and after the video, let your question keep dropping. For those that are just joining us, don't worry, we are going to be back in the next few minutes. So let's watch this video together. So for those that are on Facebook Live, um, I mean, it's all about land banking. It's land banking with residual income. Okay. So I'm coming back. In case you have any question, just put it on the chat room. I can see your chat room. I can see the chat room right now. So in case you have any question, just let me know. It's all about land banking with residual income. Okay. So in case you have any question, you want to know anything about land banking, the locations that we have are in Lagos, Epe, Ogun State, in Ofado Owode, and we have also in Lagos, Ikorodu. So these are locations that are fantastic that you can take advantage of. Okay, welcome back, everyone. If you can still hear me loud and clear, just type 5. If you can still hear me loud and clear, just type 5, even though there was no volume in that video. There was no volume. Or was I the only one that could not hear anything? There was no volume in that video. Maybe we'll play the video later on. So let's take some questions. So for those that are just joining us, it's all about land banking. So OC has taken his session. He has explained some of the reason why we are doing what we are doing, right? And I'm going to be expanding and also explaining further. I'm going to be taking one product after the other. Okay, so there was volume, but I couldn't hear from my end. But no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, so let's quickly take questions. Thank you very much for those feedback. I've gotten those feedback. Thank you very much. It was an issue from my own end. No problem. I've solved it already. Okay, somebody is asking a question here. Please, I just logged in. Can I get a recap? Okay, you'll get a recap shortly. Okay, Madam Yetunde is asking, is it only Ekpe that is closing on the 15th of? Yes, only Ekpe. All the other products are still very much available. So we are going to be taking each of the products shortly. So please, can I have those products? Can I have them shared? Can you spotlight me and share those products, please, so I can take them one after the other? So what happens? Madam Yetunde is also asking that what happened after 3 years, because what we are guaranteed is 3 years. 3 years you can take up can take up your land. You can say, I want to build on it. You can take up. There might be option also to renew. Okay, So those are the options that we have after the 3 years. So there might be option of renewal after 3 years, but the land is yours, right? You can decide that, okay, now I want to start working on my land and all of those, because most of these locations that we are looking at are not locations that are some people say, okay, maybe the place is very, very bushy, because the question Lucy asked earlier is saying that the place is not developed and all of that. Don't worry. On the 16th, on the 23rd of November, 23rd of this month, we are putting a site inspection together to our Agbowa Ikorodu project. Okay, we are putting a site inspection together. So mark that date. All the community, anywhere you got this link to join us from, don't worry, we'll be getting update from that. Okay, so on the 23rd, there will be site inspection, right? So you'll be able to see the place. I mean, these are literally places people can live, but we realize that a lot of people, I mean, for 12 years we've been doing this. We've been doing land for 12 years. We've delivered landed product only, right? Landed product only to over 10,000 customers in the last 12 years. So we have the data, we have the experience. We've seen that a whole lot of people buy land and they really don't know what to do next. In fact, I can literally be mentioning names of these calls of people that have bought land from us years ago, and what next is really the main challenge for them. Okay, so that's the reason why we put this together. Okay, instead of leaving your land for, why not let this land, at least minimum of 3 years, let this land, while you are still thinking of what you want to do with this land. Okay, let this land earn money for me. I'm seeing your question, Armstrong. I'm seeing your question, Kenneth, Dave, Daniel. I'm seeing your question. I just want them to share the screen of some of the products we have, so that I can explain each of those products shortly. As soon as I get that, I'm coming to your question. Okay, so basically, when you buy land, there are three things you do. Three things. You do documentation of the lands, which will help you to take care of. You take possession of the land, and you take occupation of the land. So what are possession and occupation? When we talk about possession, right, what we mean by possession is that you fence your land round, you do all of those. You can still fence the land round, and it's still empty. I mean, I was still on one of our projects today, Almond County in Mowe. I was on our project in Almond County, Mowe today, and I realized that a lot of people have fenced their land, but they've not really come to do something on it. And I was just thinking in my head that, okay, is it that these guys don't know that while you are still thinking of what to build, while you are still waiting for money to come and all of those things, you can, let's assume you have an acre of land, a 3,000 square meter of land, for instance, right? And on 3,000 square meter of land, you can get, I think about, on one plot of land, you can get 60 tubers of yam. You can plant 60 tubers of yam on one plot of land. So you can get 360 tubers of yam on just 1 acre of land. I mean, for land that you have fenced already, probably you even have gate on it. So nobody's coming to encroach on that land or steal those yams and all of those things. I mean, and imagine, let's say you even get 300 tubers of yam, and you are selling each of those yam for 2,000 naira. That's about 600,000. It's still something. At least it will cover cost of maintenance and all of those things. So these are some of the things that you can do with some of this land. However, because LifePage is not a farming company, so we are just making sure that we are more or less like creating structure for us to help you lease this land out, and you're getting rental income from them. So I'm waiting for the flyer. So after the flyer, we're going to be watching a video, right? After the flyer, we're going to be watching a video, and I'll answer all your questions. So I just want the questions to keep dropping so that we can, as soon as we enter the question mode, we just keep answering question after question after question. So what you can see on your screen right now is what we call, if you can't see the screen, just listen to me. Okay, maybe probably you're driving, don't want to watch off, don't want to look at your screen, or the flyer is not displaying on your screen. No problem. Just listen to my voice right now. So what we have is the FarmPlus that is located at Ofada Owode. Okay, so you have the opportunity to buy into that FarmPlus a 3,000 square meter, which is going for 4 million naira, and that 4 million naira you can pay outright or 12 months interest free. Outright or 12 months interest free. I want to repeat it again. Outright or 12 months interest free. That's, you are not paying 4 million naira for outright or 4.2 for 12 months. No, 4 million naira outright interest free. Okay, and also if you feel that, oh, 3,000 square meter is too much for me, right? So I can't afford that right now. I can do 2 million naira for 1,500 square meter, or okay, 2 million. Okay, let me do 600, right? 600 square meter for a million naira. So what 600 square meter for a million naira in 12 months means is that less than 100,000 naira monthly, you can own a piece of land. I mean, literally, that is why we call it land banking with ease. So I mean, there are guys that do ajo, contribution, thrift, and all of those things of 500,000 naira monthly, 200,000 naira monthly, 100,000 naira monthly, but you still receive those cash and you spend them. Why not save in land? And any land you are buying a million naira now, knowing fully well that in 12 months time, 18 months time, 2 years time, it's not going to be the same price again. Okay, so land keeps appreciating, and because there's no technology that has been made to keep manufacturing land. Okay, the next location you can see right now, or you are listening to me right now, is what we call the FarmPlus at Agbowa, Ikorodu. I mean, this is sharing boundary with Ekpe, so literally, you know what is happening in that corridor. That is more or less like the fastest appreciating when it comes to land. Land is appreciating in that corridor like never before. I mean, literally, you can buy a land for a million naira, and in the next couple of days, I mean, months, you can be selling it for 10 million naira. That's actually what is happening in that corridor. So anybody that is not investing in that corridor right now, oh my goodness, it's just unfortunate. Okay, so now, 3,000 square meter is going for 7 million naira, 1,500 square meter is going for 3.5 million naira, and 600 square meter is going for 1.5 million. All these are interest free 12 months, and you have the opportunity to earn annually. If you are doing 3,000 square meter, you have the opportunity to earn 700,000 naira yearly, and if you are doing 1,500 square meter, you have the opportunity to earn 350,000 naira yearly on rent, just rent only, right? And if you are doing 1.5 million naira, you earn 150,000 naira yearly for the next 3 years. Basically, that's what it's all about. And note, this Agbowa Ikorodu on the 23rd of this month, we are going for site inspection. Okay, so this is what OC announced by 15th of this month is coming to an end. So it's coming to an end. So anybody that wants to do a 500 square meter, I mean, you can see a is not 3,000 square meter. So for 500 square meter is going for 8.5 million naira. Okay, and 300 square meter is going for 5 million naira. As in, I'm very sure you've seen something you can afford here, right? I mean, you see something you can afford. And for those that are okay, I want to take a decision. The numbers that are dropping in the chat room right now is the number that you should be calling, 09060005747. Just chat them. I'm very sure most of you registered. We are going to be reaching out to you to say, okay, which one do you want? Or you have a client that wants any of this. Plug in, right? Especially for this Ekpe. Ekpe will not be extended. So literally, Ekpe has the next 7 days to survive. And you have the next 7 days for you to push.